Oh my God. We are on live, guys. Welcome to Modern Wall Street Trader Talk. There was a little drama. Tuchman went missing, but luckily we found him right before the tax plan outline is to be released. Peter, how are you today?
Okay, I'm okay. So far, so good. I think we really need to look at the reversal in the market here.
Okay.
Right, we were up 100 this morning, and now we are down. And I think the market rally this morning led by financials. We came in, the S&P was up like 60 cents and whatnot early, and it's sort of interesting to watch. If you look at the S&P graph, I don't think they can see it, but we basically, apparently it's a couple of things, I think. Not to
Talk to me, Peter.
I'm really came right. I did a Kramer entry, didn't I? Right, I launched it and I'm hitting doors. I wanted to find out what's going on because it's fell. So apparently we hit a technical high. We retraced the Dow and the S&P highs of the last 2 days on the open. Okay, and apparently that is we're seeing a reversal from that. On top of it, I mean, the headline that I saw is that the White House says no tax cuts for the rich. Okay, so I don't know if that's a response to early media talk about the fact that Trump is only going to have tax cuts for the rich and they're responding to it, or that's what the plan is being unwound. Now, apparently, we're talking plans here, right?
Another goal that they have in mind with this tax plan is repatriation. That's going to target pharmaceuticals, technology companies, but those sectors are mixed today as well. So what's going to be the beneficial?
I don't know the answer to that question. I could surely make something up for you, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
I think that we're seeing, what's fascinating is that a lot of the rally, well, you know, when you try and forensically break down why this market has been rallying since the election, a lot of people said it was basically off of, how you doing? Off of tax reform and repatriation of corporate taxes, bringing money back to the U.S., and a lot of the agenda that we've seen some of it pan out, some of it not. There's a gentleman who speaks often on the other side of the room. I asked him, what's your explanation why the market's rallied 4,000 points since the election? And he said it's basically because Obama is out. And so all of the restrictions around tax and corporate taxes and whatnot and regulations are going to be released, whether Trump does it in the first year or in the first 3 years, or at least talks about it. It's an anti-Obama rally, and it's nothing more than that. Okay, so for me, I try and understand why the market's going in the direction it goes. That's why reversals are really fascinating to me, whether something's a headline or whether it's actually followed through. Whatever's happening in Washington or in Korea or wherever, the bottom line, there's nowhere else to invest than right here because the market's up 4,000 points. No matter what, we have war on the table, we have tax problems on the table, we have a crazy Washington, and the market doesn't seem to go down.
It's so true. It's funny how it doesn't matter really what's going on. It's all about who just wants to put money on the table.
Right, and there are enough people in the market who have been on the side. So who comes into the market on a daily basis, right? There are people who have been on the sidelines. There are people covering shorts. There are people who think there's nowhere else to invest, and there's money coming from abroad. There are people who are buying into the fact that there is going to be tax reform and there is going to be new infrastructure building. They're buying, you know, they're drinking the Kool-Aid. A 50 or 100 point reversal on a market that's up 4,000 points is not that significant. If we have 3 days of down 30 points, that's not a trend, a negative trend to me. That's a pause, right? That's a consolidation. That's not, you know, but the media tends to love headlines. We are breaking a 9-day selling pattern. Well, it's actually down up 4,000 points and down 60 points. That's not a selling pattern to me.
Are you taking a hit at me, Peter?
No, not you. I'm the mainstream media.
I'm just.
You're modern Wall Street. We're good.
That's right. All right. Well, then we're going to end on that note. Peter, thank you so much for meeting with me. I love this guy. It's all sentiment driven. Have a good day, Peter.
Stick with the vase. See you later.